What is going on, guys? Noah Brewer here, and today we are going to be talking about how to choose interests, like how I've picked interests that jumpstart these big six-figure stores and stores that do $1,000 a day and stuff like that. And it's really not as complicated as people make it seem. And there's a few misunderstandings and things that I want to point out about choosing interests and building your audiences that I want to talk about in this video. But basically, let's just hop in. I just made a test campaign. This is my test store, and we're just gonna pop some stuff in here just so that we can go down to the interests. So we have detailed targeting here. All right, so let's consider that we're gonna be using a golf club. Okay, so we're gonna try to sell a golf club. So basically, we're trying to target people who play golf. Maybe they are a member in a golf club. Maybe they have interest in Tiger Woods or like other professional golf players, right? Like I don't even know a lot about golfing, so I can't really say a lot about this niche. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna browse through the detailed targeting suggestions and see what I can find. So the very first thing that I do is I ask myself, what's the most obvious thing that I can target? Because people always they overthink this shit. Like it's really not that hard, right? Like we're selling a golfing club. So the first thing that I'm going to type in is golf club, and boom. So we have golf club. And guys, I didn't put this in before. I didn't even know that was an option. I just typed it in. And that's usually what I do. Like when I have a product, I'll type in the actual product or a few different variations of what the product is just so I can pop it in here. Now, obviously, golf club is something that I would want to target, and I don't even know if I would narrow it down by engaged shoppers or anything because I'm selling a golf club and I'm targeting golf club. There's not really more to it than that. It's very simple. And people like to make it complicated, like, oh, you wanna narrow it down by this and then narrow it down again. Like it's not really like that, you know. Like the stores that I grow, we all use pretty broad interests, only like one or two, and usually when it's two, it's just golf club narrowed down by engaged shoppers. But that's like the first step to choosing good interest for your product is trying to find the thing that is most common sense to this. Now, if golf club wasn't an option, right, because your product's not always going to be in here, the next best thing is just flat out golf, right? Like if you can't have golf club, just do golf, right? People who are interested in golf. So, but I'm going to leave golf club in here because that's the product that we're using. So what I want to do from here, once I have one interest inside of here, is I just want to click this little suggestions button. Now, I know people like to go to the audience insights and stuff, but honestly, in a year and a half doing this, over $2 million generated through Shopify using only Facebook ads, I've never once used the audience insights tool for anything. So, I mean, people use it and they say it's important and stuff, but like I've never used it and I've made a ton of money, so I know that it's not that important. But yeah, basically all that I do personally to find new interests is click the suggestions button. Now, this is going to basically use data matching to tell you, and I've talked about data matching in other videos, you know, about custom audiences and stuff like that, but this is basically going to be talking about different things that have to do with the interests that you already put in. So you already have to have something here, which is what we did in the first step. And now it's just going to give us a bunch of suggestions. Now, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, you see automobiles, real estate investing. Like I don't know where all this stuff is coming from, but usually the best ones are going to be right up here on the top. Now, that doesn't mean that if you scroll down, that doesn't mean that PGA Championship isn't going to be a good one to target. Now, if I type in PGA Championship on Google, so yeah, it's an annual golf tournament, the Professionals Golfers Association, whatever that is. But I would say that that's a pretty damn good thing to target, right? Because it's a professional golf thing. But we have golf course here. Like I would definitely target golf course if I was selling a golf club. And the reason is because people use a golf club on a golf course. Like if somebody's going to buy a golf club, they must be going to a golf course or they have interest in a golf course, right? So now that we have that in there, what about golf magazines? Like targeting magazines is good, but when I first launch a product, I don't want to do all magazines, right? Like you never want to do all of one subject. So there's like different subjects. And like different subjects for this would be like the professional players. So like Tiger Woods, that's the only one that I know personally, but I can find more. So you have the professional players, and then you have the different products. This is going to be like golf club, golf ball, golf equipment. And then another category could be like, the actual place where they play. So golf course, PGA championships, um, I don't know, and then another class could be like different. If there's famous golf clubs, right? Like places where people get together and play golf. You know what I mean? So there's different categories and different interests. And here's even one, a job title for golfer. Like there's not a lot of people, and that's kind of funny though. But yeah, you don't want to target all of one interest. Like you don't want to target every single interest as a professional golf player. You don't want to target every single interest as a golf product. You want to have a good mix. So maybe like a couple golf players, a couple golf products. Like we'll do golf club, golf course, golf ball. So we'll do a few of those, and then I might do a magazine or two, and then I might have the PGA Tour, the PGA Championship, whatever. And then I would consider the Golf Channel the same thing as a magazine. Like it's just media. But so yeah, you basically just go through and pick your interests like this, and then we've gone through this before, where you just kind of like pop it in the name. And I'm not showing you how to launch a product or anything. I have another video for that. But this is just how I choose interests. It's very simple. I don't put too much thought into it. Like I said, when I chose golf club, I chose that I chose that after I even clicked record. Like I just kind of drew that up on the fly. So, and I brought up like all these different interests that would be great to target. Just by using common sense, which was the first step, which is like putting in golf club or golf and then clicking suggestions. And now it's giving me a bunch of ideas. So I know this was a quick video, but it's really just an easy subject that I wanted to clarify and talk about a little bit how I do it. But there are a couple other things. So in terms of the potential reach, now I have a video that I uploaded like 6 months ago where I talked about potential reach and what you should look for. And you should definitely go watch that video too. But basically, I want things that are above like 50,000. If this number is above 50,000, there's going to be enough people for it to scale to a decent level inside of that one interest. Sometimes if it's below 50,000, I'll still target it. It depends on what I'm targeting. But most of the time, if it's below 50,000, it won't really spend for that long, or the frequency is going to be really high. And there's no real max number. Like I said in that original video, I've seen audiences of 20,000 people do really, really well. And I've seen audiences of 300 million people do really, really well. There's no black or white. So I don't even really look at this too much. I just want to make sure that there's people there. I don't want it to say fewer than 1,000. If it says fewer than 1,000, then it's either a glitch and Facebook is glitching out and just doesn't know what the potential reach is, or there's really, or it's not going to spend, because if there's fewer than 1,000 people in your interest, then it's not going to spend any money. But yeah, like I said, quick video. Just wanted to hop in here, say some things, show you guys how I choose interest for a specific subject. And if you got value out of this video, please leave a subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment. If you do those things, I really appreciate it. But as for this video, this is Noah Brewer, and I'm out. Peace.